more presents to myself. Let me move this lot out your way. As you can see, more spending on one freight train. I do believe I'm actually developing a fear of missing out. Basically, this was, I think, the second batch that they'd done. So, obviously I'll show you very shortly. Second batch that they'd done, and I think a lot of the shops, by the time I started to pay interest, was selling out pretty fast. Predominantly, I think the EWS liveried wagon, and I think I did see on eBay. So this is sort of the transition point of like, okay, actually, you know what, maybe I should get these, because on eBay they were going for crazy money. Set of four of these wagons, EWS. So I think what people are probably classing maybe the best livery considering the price they are, for about £325 for four. That's four wagons. So yes, conventional price is 48, I think 48.95, 48 something, £49. So it was just under £50. So I decided to buy a freight train. I did have to buy from multiple shops, basically because I think the first shop that I brought them from, I brought 13 of them altogether. So as you can imagine, that equated to quite a bit. And so I thought, well, I want to try and finish the train off. And unfortunately, my downside is that they run in rakes of 30. That is right, 30 wagons. I'm not talking about the PTA wagons or anything like that from Accurascale, the British Steel wagons, nothing like that. These are tankers, and they usually sat behind either a Class 70, Colas Rail, Freighthliner, or Freighthliner, because there's only two companies that have it, or a Class 60. So as you know, DB Schenker, Colas Rail, and I think, I'm not too sure if an EWS liveried Class 60 would pull them. So, but before I show you, I would just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, viewed the videos, and left a comment. If you've left a comment, obviously, I shall get back to you very soon. And secondly, it wouldn't be the same without a good cup of tea. Where's my tea? Hold on. Wouldn't be the same without a good cup of tea. Oh, this one's good. Right, let me show you. Right, we'll go into this box first. They didn't all arrive like this, just to clarify. I've obviously just done it for unboxing purposes. Welcome to the Revolution Trains 176.2 scale 00 TEA-L 100-ton fuel tanker in VTG livery, and this is what it looks like. There we go, in VTG blue. How stunning is that? As you know, they done multiple liveries. I don't know how or who owns the wagons or anything like that. Obviously, you have EWS branding. You have, I think Freighthliner had some liveried wagons, and then you had the light green wagons. Obviously, you have the VTG blue. I think they're all owned by VTG. VTG are the leasing company, as far as I'm aware. You obviously have grey, and I think black as well. And I shall show you I shall show you one more. Obviously you don't want to see all this unboxing. This beautiful, and I thought I'd missed the boat. I thought I'd missed the boat with this. So I panicked a little bit, so that's why I brought all the others. This is the incredible EWS liveried one. There we go. There we go. There's the bottom, if you can see that. And also an absolutely stunning walkway. Beautiful mesh as well. But you obviously don't see me holding these wagons and showing you. You want to see them on the track. So here we go. Regarding paperwork, obviously you have a little bit of an article. By the way, these are Revolution trains. I never actually mentioned that before. Revolution trains, incredible. I'll get to that box very, very soon. Obviously, these are high capacity wagons and were developed in early 2000s for companies. Company VTG, subsidentially constructed in large batches for VTG, EWS, now DB Cargo, Freighthliner and Green Energy / GB Rail Freight. There you go. And obviously there are differences as well. There are differences. So we also have, so unloading. I don't know if this is unloading or loading. So this is a double outlet, where usually on others it is just, you can see that, it's just a single outlet. There you go. There we go. We are belly up. We're belly up. You can see now the discharge points. That's 2 outlets, obviously with the one as well. This is obviously the VTG red. It's a little bit dark to see the black over the red. The camera is having a bit of trouble picking that up, but the detail looks incredible. Incredible, it really does. What else do we have? We also have extra handrails. That's for the handbrake, sorry. So if they snap off, so that's in there. And obviously you've got the air pipes as well. And this box, I'll tell you what, the boxes are bloody lovely. They really are nice. Off topic, I did actually speak to the 2 gentlemen who run or own Revolution trains at Stamford Train Exhibition, and you know what, really nice guys, really nice guys. And I did some mention to them, because I wanted to complete a rake of 30 wagons, about when would they do a next batch, and they reckon it would possibly be a few years time. So obviously fit and finish of the box, there we go, VTG red, and a lot of them are numbered individually as well, so you can get different numbers. I don't care whatsoever. So there you go, some obviously pictures there. So EWS, all behind a class 60, DB Schenker, Colas Rail, DB Schenker. Also you have here as well. So give you a little read. These high capacity fuel tanker wagons were introduced 2006, and there are now around 500 in service. The EWS and Freighthliner variants are coded TEAPs and have slightly different brake and discharge pipe arrangements to the visually similar TEA L wagons operated by VTG and also offered by Revolution trains. They use primarily to carry petroleum products from coastal refineries in Lincolnshire, Pembrokeshire and Stirlingshire to inland terminals. They are also used to supply fuel to locomotive depots and stabling points. At up to 30 wagons, that's right, 30 wagons in length and weighing in excess of 3,000 tonnes. These trains are among the few regularly rostered for the Class 60 haulage due to their weight. There we go. And yeah, I have just missed. I tell you, we were on holiday on the Kennet and Avon Canal. Along the Kennet and Avon Canal, there are oil trains. So that's the Burke and Hants line. There is actually a YouTube, I think, Burke and Hants, and they've done some really amazing footage along there. And unfortunately, we only caught the oil train going through some trees when we were on the canal boat. We caught plenty of stone trains, loads of stone trains, 4,500 tonnes, etc, etc. But we just missed the oil trains, which is a bit of a shame. How well these roll, you may ask. That is how well they roll. It's still going, still going. Now the weight, these are actually quite weighty. Quite weighty. Here we go. Here we go. 168 grams. We also have the awesome model TEA, so another variant from Cavalex. So that is, oh, let's turn this back on. There we go. So that is 144 grams. There we go. And this, good old faithful, obviously is the TEA wagon from Bachmann. So don't know how old these are. 100 grams exactly. This is how well the Cavalex tanker rolls. Now the Bachmann tanker. Continuing with the detail theme, we also have actual bearings in the wheels as well. With the Bachmann model, by the looks of it, I can't actually see anything in there at all. And then with the last one, the Cavalex model, by the looks of it, I don't think there's anything there in there either. Now regarding all the extra details on the side, obviously we have the little plaque confirming that it's carrying flammable liquids. Now I'm sure someone will know what the 3 Yankee 1202 stands for. Then we got the vehicle code, which is obviously TEA, so carries 75.9 tons, and the tier weight of the vehicle is 25 tons and 700 kilograms. And obviously it's VTG. And obviously moving along, we also have earth here, so I'm not too sure if it's to do with earth straps or anything like that, as and when it's being unloaded or loaded. But also with the sign, no naked light to be brought near tank, keep cover securely fastened, whether loaded or empty. Also not to be loose shunted. And obviously we have another little plaque as well, little data panel as well. Also with different tankers, not too sure if many people would notice this, but obviously I'm not too sure if this would be a cover to cover the ladder up to stop people from climbing up there. The advantages with the EWS tanker is, because obviously it's in a light grey rather than the black, you see all the juicy details that's sitting on the bogie as well. So regarding the other TEA wagons, so the Bachmann one and obviously the Cavalex one, both obviously stunning models. Obviously this is a very, very old model now, still going as well. I don't know what they're retailing up, something like 63 pounds or something crazy. So in real life, the Revolution Trains one, if this makes it without getting too confusing, were built in 2006 to supersede these, because these become not so much obsolete, but they come to the end of their working life. Regarding the Cavalex models, so obviously these little amazing models here, I think from what I've just quickly read up, I haven't read too much into it, were made in the 1980s. So that's when they were starting, or that's when they were produced. Initially they were for I can't remember, total obviously, I don't know, that's golf, but I think obviously later in life they got moved around or got rebranded and things like that. I'm not too sure, I'm sure I've seen a video somewhere or a picture with, excluding that one, but this TEA tanker wagon, careful how I say it, from Cavalex, running in a rake with the Revolution Trains tankers in real life. Usually, like I say, behind a Class 60. I will try and have to confirm that. That's the reason why I got that. Those tankers. I got 5 of those, maybe 23. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, 23. Because I got them a couple of months ago. 23 of those. So obviously that takes me up to 28 wagons. So 28 wagons altogether. Am I worried about the last two? No, not massively, but I do have Class 60 on order anyway, so it's still going to look amazing. And obviously space as well would be a slight issue in terms of running it. So I'm not going to have all 28 on the train that I'm going to show you very, very soon. But I am going to run about 20, providing it fits on my brother's layout okay. So price-wise, before I move on, price-wise, obviously 40, 48, 50, 49, 50, whatever. They are just under 50 quid each. That was all retailers. So I think I bought 13 of them. 13 of the first wagons I brought from Trains for You. So thank you to them for relieving me of my money. I found one, it was one EWS, I think it was, from Kernows Models. I think it must have been like a little mini second batch or whatever, I don't know. So I found it on their website, so I brought one from them. And then I brought several, or a couple, from DCC Coastal DCC. So all their links down below. And just a massive thank you to a friend actually who recently got in contact, who come across the YouTube channel, who I used to work with indirectly. He brought, I think he brought quite a few of them, but his words were, I brought a bit too many. So he knew that I was after some of the tankers, and he just so happened to buy a load of the EWS ones. So he said, Martin, if you want them, obviously paying the money, you can have them. So a massive thank you to Rob. That's who I brought them off. So a massive thank you to him for allowing me to buy them off him. And I think that was six. That was six of them, 6 EWS. So it saved me paying the £5 million that everybody else seems to be wanting to be asking for. And yeah, so a massive thank you to him. So in total, 23 wagons. I do have a rake of these wagons here. I've got 16, well, I've got about 20 altogether, but I usually try and run in about rakes of 16 because that's the box that I built for them. Regarding all of these, I'm pretty sure, like I say, there is a video that they're all running together. So there's enough of me boring you. I'm going to run some, obviously, the VTG's Revolution Trains tankers down my brother's. So here we go. There we go. You've seen it going round, First of all, just like to say a massive thank you to my brother for allowing me to use his Class 60. Class 66. This 66 is a Hattons model. He did have to glue the wheel bearings in because he was quite an early owner, actually, to be fair. And I don't think they'd rectified the problem, or they hadn't discovered what the problem was. So he ended up gluing those in. But other than that, it runs absolutely perfect, and it had zero problems in pulling these tankers. The tankers, I have 19 on here. I didn't want to put all 23 of them on there because I didn't want to swamp the layout or anything like that. But they run so smoothly, it's unreal. I did find when I put a couple of the tankers on that the wheel, half the wheel had come out of the bearing, so it's just is what it is. So that just popped back in. That was absolutely fine, so no issue. I did find one of the red ones, not that colour really matters, but the coupling was just a little bit down, I didn't rectify it because it didn't cause any issues running around. It didn't get caught on any points or anything like that, so it was fine. I did find one of the tankers, the actual buffer, one of the buffers had just snapped off, and I don't know where it is, haven't seen it at all, so that's just gone into oblivion basically. So another 66, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying 60, another 66 at the back. That there is the new Accurascale. And where I'm going with this is, that is my one. My brother is getting a Class 66 GBRF, and he will be doing a comparison and an unboxing as well with this Hattons and with the Bachmann model as well. So regarding the tankers, going back to that, unfortunately, obviously they're all sold out, so which is a bit of a shame. You obviously can go down the eBay route. Every single one of these was actually from a shop, actually, and I think 6 of them got through a friend, but he gave me what he paid for them, which was shop price. He never used them, so unfortunately eBay, obviously people seem to want to charge whatever they want to charge. I mean, some people are very reasonable, you know, charging an extra 10 or anything like that, but obviously with the EWS ones, they seem to want to charge absolutely moon money. But I mean, it is what it is. If somebody's willing to pay for it, would I pay that sort of money? Maybe if I just needed to buy like maybe 2, 3, 4 wagons just to complete a rake off. I certainly wouldn't start and finish a rake, because obviously for me a rake would be a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 30. So you can imagine the money that is involved in spending buying the wagons. So overall, wagons, absolutely amazing. Would I recommend getting them? Hell yeah, they are really stunning. The only trouble is obviously they are a big wagon, so obviously you sort of need quite a bit of space to run it round to make it really look good. So, and absolutely incredible, zero issues. So obviously other than the buffer, so, and that is it. Just want to say a massive thank you to my brother for allowing me to, well, 1, use his train, and 2, for allowing me to run my trains round and everything like that. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I shall get back to you very soon. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. See you later.